Hello, I'm Verity Smith. I'm a freelance curator, consultant and writer, and I led the Delving Deeper Reinterpreting Collections programme for East Midlands Museums. I'm now going to share some slides to summarise the programme. "19 museums took part across 2 workshops, plus some follow-up sessions to come later in the summer. The programme has enabled the organisations to look differently at their collections and the storytelling around these objects. The main focus of the programme has been their plans pre-lockdown, how they've adapted these to working during lockdown, and their post-lockdown and reopening planning. It's also allowed museums to reflect on what the future might look like for their organisation. The aims and objectives of this programme have been to inspire each other, to give them some confidence, to equip them with tools for the future, to enable them to share their experiences, both positive and negative, and to share their best practice, and for them to create a supportive network within the region. Some of the challenges that many of them have faced have been documentation backlogs, access to their collection via their database, but also physically in person through site checks and being able to go onto site. Building access issues for visitors have been highlighted as a challenge for thinking about how museums work going forward. Funding and income generation is something that has affected all and will do for some time to come. Engaging audiences and volunteers via digital media has highlighted those who are digitally skilled and those who aren't. Museums have also had to think about how they can stay relevant with their subject matter. And for all, uncertainty continues to be a challenge and will do for some time to come. I'd like to highlight a case study of a temporary exhibition that I curated last year in 2019 that enabled the museum to look differently at their collection. Fake News at the National Civil War Centre draws parallels between the 17th century and the 21st century, exploring how news was produced and disseminated. The exhibition is split into themes, and the majority of the objects in the exhibition come from the museum's collection in order to create a communication timeline. This shows the progress in technology, particularly across the 20th and 21st century. The exhibition also incorporates fake objects made by the learning team, enabling visitors to guess which are the real objects and which are the fake objects. A virtual Brexit bus is highlighted through projection onto one of the walls of the galleries, with quotes from both the 17th century and the 20th and 21st century around truth and fake news. There you can see some of the objects on the communication timeline, with the interpretation in the background, taking inspiration from the Have I Got News For You programme on the BBC. The exhibition has also allowed engagement with the public through a feedback and comments wall, where visitors have been invited to create their own fake news stories, and it has also allowed them to spot those fake objects. The opportunities presented by the programme have enabled organisations to strengthen their relationships both internally but also across the region. It has allowed them to review their organisational practice, for staff and volunteers to digitally upskill. It has allowed their organisations to maintain public-facing activity through online social media channels and their website. Maintain access to the museum database at home has allowed documentation work to continue and planning for projects in the future. There's been opportunity to apply for grant funding, both through the MDEM region and other bodies in the sector. Some organisations have been able to start contemporary collecting around the theme of COVID-19 and reflect on how they might document and display this in the future. I think it has allowed all organisations across the sector to have a break and to have some time to think, reflect, plan, and re-energise for a post-lockdown landscape. Some of the top tips shared by participants include blending the digital and physical offer to visitors, It's allowed good communication with staff, volunteers and visitors across all organisations to ensure that they can maintain support and momentum. Some organisations have been able to share their aspects of everyday museum work with the public, which has shown a different side to their museum and engaged the public in a different way. Experimenting and taking risks has been a key point that's come out of this programme and enabled some museums to have the confidence to do. Keeping up the site checks and conservation on collections has been of paramount importance and is something that I hope all organisations are able to continue. Balancing the planning with being reactive has been a challenge, but a real point to highlight and something that will be key for everybody to do. The outcomes of the programme have allowed museums to apply for regional funding, for them to create partnership work between other organisations on the programme, to share their skills and knowledge with their workplace colleagues, and to inspire them to work differently and to give them confidence to take risks. Thank you very much for listening.